Whoa. Excuse me, I'm really thirsty. Let's just go ahead and get started here. Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Frankie Blue and today is not a makeup tutorial, so that's for sure. I figured let's try something not new. I was gonna say something new, but that's already been done. But I figured let's do this, something that's, you know, been done over and 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 over. So anyways, so I figured today's video is, of course, if you guys seen by the title already, is products. Some of my favorite products here. Let me rephrase that there. For today's video is I figured I'll show you guys my favorite products that I have been reaching for that are literally ride to die as of now. So I figured who is curious to see what my favorite products are. Not of the month of, you know, I've been using these products a lot. Some of them I've been using for such a long time, but these are actually new faves or, you know, reoccurring ones. You know, you get the gist. So you know, it's always, I figured, you know, people are just probably curious of, you know, what are Frankie's products? What does Frankie like? I'm pretty sure nobody thinks that. You know, in my mind, I'm sure people do think that, but I know for a fact that ain't the case, bitch. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump right onto this. And also, before we go ahead and get started here, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there. Go ahead and be part of the tribe. As well as go ahead and share, put that like button, as well as also share my videos. And we're not gonna get to the gist of it because the video's not over. So let's jump in, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the order as how I do my face. And first and foremost, and normally I always start with eyes. So with eyes, I usually start with my eye primer, and my favorite eye primer as of now is this Morphe Eyelid translucent eye primer. This is literally my fave. Oh my god, this changed my life. I love this one. Definitely is on the little tacky-ish side, a little mattifying kind type. I don't know if that makes any sense, but when you apply shadow, especially color, this does keep it nice and vibrant, as well as keeps your makeup lasting for a while your eyeshadow, you know, lasting for quite some time. So that's pretty amazing, and that's why I love this stuff. I recommend, and that's actually what I have on my eyes. Well, what I used to prime my eyes. I don't fucking know. I'm just don't mind me, okay? The struggle is real. I was gonna save this for last, but I figured since I'm starting, you know, showing you guys the products that I used on my face today, and these are all products that I used on my face that are favorites. Since I start with my eyes, let's continue that jizz. So, well, jig. I can go in so many ways. So, fave of mine, and this is the Juvia's Place, the Warrior 2 eyeshadow palette. Now this ranges about $20, which to be honest with you is amazing because Juvia's Place palettes are incredible. This happened to be the very first Juvia's Place palette that I ever purchased. This one is basically the one that started it all. It's all matte, so there's no shimmers on here, and I feel like this is a great everyday palette. As well as if you want to transition to more of like nighttime looks and stuff like that, this is definitely the one. It's definitely like a little stand-in palette if you need a little backup palette if you need like those quick transition shades or, you know, stuff like that to add to your like shimmery looks and stuff like that. So definitely this is amazing. The shadows blend beautifully. They are really pigmented, so a little dab goes a long way. Amazing, they're nice, they're creamy and gorge. Bam. So again, this palette is my absolute fave, and this one was what started my Juvia's Place fandom for them. So, and of course, this palette is what I'm wearing on the eyes today. So I have an all matte face. Well, I'm sorry, an all matte eye. What the fuck is wrong with me? I need to get my life together. So I highly recommend Juvia's Place palettes if you guys haven't checked them out. I believe Ulta carries, you know, some of their products. So if you have a local Ulta in your area, go ahead and check them out. Let's move on. So now is liner. Liners are some of my absolute pickiest things of life. My go-to favorite like waterline eyeliner is always going to be a pencil liner, and this little mini one is from a Wet n Wild. I've had this for so long, I don't even know. So this, I actually found it at the dollar store, and if you guys ever seen Wet n Wild liners, they're like ridiculously long. I can't say that word. Actually, let me show you guys. So this is a Wet n Wild eyeliner. This is the color icon one. So as you can see how huge these are, or how long these are, this used to be that. So you can tell how much I've loved this black liner. This is just a staple of mine. I've tried other pencil liners, but I always go towards this one. Now I do mind you guys, this is not waterproof, so any crying or whatever, y'all gonna look like a hot ass mess. Trust me, you do not wanna look like that. So, it's always gonna be a favorite of mine until I run out, which I don't know when, but yeah. So that's what I have on my waterline. And then on my upper lid here is this new fave that I got on a BoxyCharm. By the way, I'm gonna be talking a couple of BoxyCharm products, you know, that I've received here or that I've been given, because I just started BoxyCharm, so I kind of, you know, haven't been too fully established with BoxyCharm, but a couple of products were given to me. So anyways, so this happened to be on my very first box. Was it on my first BoxyCharm? I think so. I don't remember. But this eyeliner is incredible. It's amazing. It's opaque. This is from Beauty for Reals, and this is the Finish Line 24/7 waterproof liquid eyeliner. This is where it's at. This is a pen liner, and it's just super opaque, super black, beautiful, gorgeous. FYI, it does bleed a little bit, but it's not so bad. If you just kind of just pat with a little matteness, a little powder or a little matteness, whatever, this will not bleed as bad. But there's just one little downfall on there, but this is amazing. This stays nice, opaque, black, doesn't crumble or fade or anything like that, but it's an incredible liner. Go onwards to face, because we always, so that's, actually I was gonna say that was the end of eyes, but I realized I didn't talk about lashes or mascara, so let's jump right into that. Right, for mascara, my favorite all-time mascara is always gonna be my true L'Oreal Voluminous Original. Now this, excuse me, mascara is super old school and is still a huge classic. My sister introduced me to this mascara a long time ago, and it has been a fave of mine for I don't even know how long. It gives your lashes a nice little oomph, also while keeping them looking nice and natural. If you don't want like an overly crazy spider lashes or anything like that, this just keeps it nice, natural, and also gives you kind of like a little bit of a full lash. Our lashes are, of course, the Ardell Lashes. These are the Glamour style in 105. Of course, guys, this is just an empty box because I'm wearing the lashes, but these are the lashes that I have on. Those are in 105. I don't know if you guys can see them, but Ardell Lashes are really nice, especially their faux mink ones. They're amazing. Let's jump with face, and let's start with brows. Brows, of course, you already know brows are a hot mess with me. Don't do the whole, you know, pomade and then clean up the brows with concealer, things like that. I don't know. To me, I don't see a purpose in it. I mean, I get you want to have nice and sculpted brows, but for me, I rather have my brows looking nice and natural and stuff like that. So But that's just me. You know, if y'all like to do that stuff, cool beans. Y'all's lashes look, lashes. What the freak? Y'all's brows just look stunning when you guys do that. For me, I just can't do that. Get my brows looking nice and gorgeous and how they are, nice and natural. I kind of just fill them in and using my favorite Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. This is in medium brown, and I love this one. This Anastasia brow products are incredible. The brow definer is one of my absolute favorites, but definitely the Brow Wiz is more of my go-to when I want to just kind of fill in my brows quickly, just to give me like a nice, beautiful brow. But then again, I do have full brows already. This just kind of gives it that nice oomph that I'm looking for. And then of course after I do my Brow Wiz, I always use a brow gel, and my absolute favorite brow gel of life, this is definitely a huge holy grail of mine, is this Maybelline Brow Drama Brow Gel. This is in soft brown. This is just incredible. I love this. It's just incredible. It's amazing. The little wand that's on there is gorgeous because it has like a nice like big bulb right on the edge, so it's easy for me to kind of just be able to target where I want my gel to do its work. Now, as you guys notice, this is in medium brown and this is soft brown. This I like to apply to kind of just balance out the deepness of this, to kind of lighten it up a little bit so it doesn't look like a huge dark brow and it kind of resembles a little bit more of my actual brows. So that's why I go with a lighter brow gel. So I don't know, that's one of my tricks that I do. My favorite face primer of life is this Fenty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Face Primer, or in this case, since y'all don't want to say Instant Retouch Face Primer, I'm just gonna say this Pro Filter Face Primer, or just Face Primer. It is a hydrating face primer, so anybody that suffers through dry skin or has dry patches or things like that, this is amazing. I do have some dry patches, especially when it comes to here and right here, so I kind of just dab this right here and right here, and then or just kind of even it out here, so it kind of gives me that boost of hydration-ness that my skin needs, so that way whenever I use like a matte foundation or whatever, it doesn't bunch up or clog up or all that stuff. So it's a bit up there in price, but to be honest with you, I feel like this is just worth it to me. It's amazing, and I've used this ever since Rihanna came out with her Fenty line, so, and I'm gonna keep rebuying it because again, this is a huge fave of mine, especially during the winter time when my skin tends to go more towards the dry, side of the skin texture or whatever. For foundation, one of my absolute favorite foundations as of now, I was gonna say of life, but foundations for me tend to change a lot as I keep trying new foundations and stuff like that. But right now, foundations for me is gonna be this new fave of mine. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. So that's how it looks like. This is in the shade 485, and this is just amazing. I did previously try their Infallible Pro Matte. I don't like it. I feel like it's tough to blend and kind of gives me like a very bad cakey finish, and I didn't like it. And one, I never really found my shade. So Glow, of course, I'm not even gonna reach into that one because that's more of like dry-ish type skin people. For me, I don't really like it because I do have combo oily skin, meaning it's combination but geared more towards oily. So this one, however, it's amazing. I feel like it gives like a nice soft matte. It doesn't boast on what kind of finish it gives, so that you don't know if it's a matte, satin, or whatever, but I feel like this gives like a nice soft satiny matte finish, if that makes any sense. And it just blends amazing. The lasting power on this is incredible. So this is a medium to full coverage, so you can definitely build it up without looking very cakey. if you want to go more full coverage, definitely this is a great buy. It's just amazing. It does have like that weird, like a weird fragrancy smell, but it goes away as you blend or wear it throughout the day, so it's not like overpowering or anything like that. But if you guys, you know, are prone to like that smellness type, this does have like a smell to it, but it's not that bad, you know what I mean? But, and by the way, they have a big shade range, so I'm pretty sure any skin tone will be able to find their shade with this. So concealers are a big love of mine. I love concealers. The one that I have on and is always going to be a huge favorite of mine is this one this is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. So this is how it looks like. I know it looks really beat up because, again, I've used this so many times, and I will always be rebuying this because this is just amazing. I feel like it gives like a nice fuller coverage for your concealer, for your under eye, especially if you're trying to hide those dark circles. This is amazing before or after foundation. This is in the shade medium. It gives like an amazing coverage again, and it's just amazing. It's just really good concealer. One thing that I do hate is just the little sponge applicator. It gets really dirty so fast, and I feel like it's kind of gross, but whatever. For powder now, usually what I use to bake or set my under eye or to kind of set my base, I discovered this, and I've always been wanting to use this powder for so long. Finally, when Ulta did their 21 Days of Beauty, I was so excited that this powder went on sale, well, obviously online, but it was definitely worth the buy. And the powder that I'm talking about is the Beauty Bakery Flour Better Not Bitter Setting Powder. So that's how it looks like. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. This is in the shade Translucent. I feel like this powder is life-changing. I love using this for baking under the eyes, and as well as setting my face. This keeps my face nice and matte and fresh for literally my entire day. It's just beautiful. We do have other shades of powder. This one's in Translucent. I was gonna get the banana, but to be honest with you, I kind of gear more towards the translucent types of powders. I feel like the banana gives you more of like a brightening effect, and to be honest with you, I kind of really don't want the brightening effect unless if that's what I'm going for. Again, if you want to check them out, I believe Ulta actually, I was just talking about Ulta. When I check out their powders and stuff like that, definitely check out your local Ulta. I feel like Ulta is carrying like a lot of really like indie brands, which I love. They carry Juvia's Place, Beauty Bakery, Black Moon, Storybooks, and other amazing ones. So now for contour. Lately, I've been using bronzer to just kind of quickly contour my face, but if I contour my actual face, normally I still use this actual palette here to contour my nose because I love how this powder is, and the powder, and this is actually a face palette. So this is the Cover FX Perfector Face Palette. And I actually was given this by a friend who has BoxyCharm, so this was after I signed up with them. So this is the Perfector face powder from face palette, from Cover FX, and I love this contour shade to contour, to sculpt your nose. This just is amazing. It's perfect for me. It's a perfect contour shade for me. It's not overly warm, but it's also not too cool tone. So this is just amazing for nose contour. I've used this more. I do like the blush, but it is a little bit on the lighter side for me, but I do with light hand like this blush. The face powder, I'm not really a big fan of because, again, I've never tried it. I did swatch it, but I haven't tried it just because it has like a shimmer to it. So I figured finishing powder have no shimmer all over my face, to me, is just a no. However, the highlighters up here are definitely life-changing. These two highlighters right here and the brightener are just super pigmented. They are very blinding. So they're just amazing. They're two beautiful highlighters, and this brightener is just beaut. So, this palette, it is up there in price, but I feel like you're getting an entire base palette, pretty much essential that you need. Bronzer, contour, blush, highlight, and you're good to go. So, and now for what I actually have for blush is this beautiful one that I've been eyeballing since they came out with this, and I don't know, I am very iffy about ordering online because I hate paying for shipping. That's just always, I'm pretty sure anybody can understand that. I can understand, you know, paying for shipping is just really a pain in the butt. For all this makeup, but when that shipping hits, I'm like, do I really need it? All that stuff, but I've been eyeballing it for so long, and finally when BoxyCharm was including it in their, you know, in the box, I was so super thrilled. This is the Alamar Cosmetics Colorete Blush Trio. Oh my god. First and foremost, I love Alamar Cosmetics packaging. I swear to god, their packaging is my absolute favorite. From their glosses, they just look so beautiful. These blushes are beautiful, as well as their eyeshadow palettes, the Reina del Caribe palettes. Their packaging is just so beautiful. So this is the Colorete Blush Trio palette. This is actually the medium tan version. They actually have 3 different versions to suit, you know, the skin tones. They have a light fair one, of course the medium tan, and they have a deep darker one for deeper skin, which I feel is amazing. So each palette has 3 different shades of blushes to fit literally every skin tone. This is just amazing. I actually love using these 3 either combined or separately. What I have on my face today for my blush is this one called Isla. This is just so beautiful. As you guys can see, it gives like a nice natural flush. These are just incredible. They're definitely well made. As well as the pigment is there. So, you know, you don't need to go too heavy with these because you will get that really intense blush pigment. For me, light hand is always the best to go, and then build up as you go. So this is the shade Seclusion. This is like a nice like peachy kind shade. This is Isla, you know, again like pinky peach, and then Toasted, which is kind of like a berry-ish type blush, which I feel like is beautiful for, you know, deep skinned chicks out there or men. I highly recommend Alamar Cosmetics in general. So not just for the Colorete, you know, blush trio. I feel like they're just killing the game for me. There needs to be more talk about this brand. So again, go ahead and check them out. They're amazing. Their blushes are amazing. Or did I not talk about bronzer? Ooh, I just skipped from contour to bronzer. Ooh, Lord Jesus. For bronzer is always gonna be my favorite holy grail bronzer of life, and this is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is in the shade Sun Kissed Bronzer. When I first tried Physicians Formula, the butter bronzer, they only had 2 shades. They had a light one and they had the regular one, which, you know, was pretty nice, but I'm glad that they extended a little bit. I'm just gonna say a little bit because I believe they added just 3 more shades to their bronzer line, so they kind of need to work on that a little bit. But anyways, this is the Sun-Kissed one. So this bronzer is just my absolute go-to bronzer of life. Even when I'm wearing like normal face, no lashes or lipstick or anything like that, this is just the go-to. I love how it gives like a nice natural glow to your face, like nice bronzy glow to your face. And oh, the smell is incredible. It smells like pineapples or like a mojito. Yeah, like mojito. Yeah, like a mojito. I have been repurchasing this bronzer over and over again. I believe this is like my 4th bronzer. But this is just amazing. I love this bronzer and I always recommend it. What more can I say? Physicians Formula bronzer is always got my back. For highlight, for highlighter, what I have today for my blinding highlight, well, not too blinding, because kind of just wanted like a nice natural glow. This is the Milani Strobe Lights Instant Glow Powder. So this highlighter has been an absolute fave of mine. This is like really old, and as you can tell, it's been very well loved. This is in the shade Sun Glow, and this has been my highlighter since day one, I believe. Well, at that time, well, not day one, months later, after I finally got my hot mess together. This highlighter is just an absolute fave of mine, and whenever I want more of that intense highlighter look, this is my go-to. The shade is perfect. Whenever I go with the light hand, it gives me like a nice natural sheen, a nice natural glow. But if I really want to intensify this, oh bitch, you best believe it gives it to you. Always recommend this highlighter. This highlighter is just an absolute fave of mine, and will always be a fave of mine. I have so many other highlighters, but this holds a special place in my heart, as well as the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. They both hold special meaning in my heart. All right, and the liquid lipstick that I am actually wearing today is this one from e.l.f. This is the liquid matte lipstick. This is in the shade Red Vixen. So this is what I actually have on today for this look. I have like major butthole coverage. I've been wearing this makeup for a while, so ew, that looks so ugly. I feel like they definitely updated their formula when it comes to these lipsticks, because I remember before I've tried these lipsticks before in other colors, and they're very drying. As well as they're very crusty. It felt like I was wearing like the Kylie lips. I feel like they updated the formula a lot, so these have been amazing so far. And excuse the noise back there, the ice cream truck is coming, and I wish I had a freaking dollar! I feel like these are now comfortable on the lips. They're not too overly drying, and they are, again, did I say comfortable? They're very comfortable, whatever. But these are nice. This is a very opaque color, and actually this is my first time trying this red, and I really love it. These are pretty good, so I'm not gonna lie. I actually really like this, and I really like this color. So it's like a nice like blue-based, you know, deep red. Let me go ahead and swatch it here for you guys real quick. So that's how that looks like. So it's really pretty. It goes on very opaque. It's not too streaky, but you can definitely layer it up. But all in all, I feel like it's a really good lipstick. So, all right, and last but not least here, one of my absolute favorite setting sprays of life, and this has been my staple setting spray since when they came out. And the setting spray that I'm talking about is the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day Setting Spray. This is in the scent Lavender, and honestly, these setting sprays are just a big staple of mine. Actually, these are the first setting sprays that I've ever tried when I first started doing makeup. Back when I didn't know back then when I didn't know about setting sprays or blending, or these setting sprays hold a dear place in my heart, and honestly, I love these. Now, I haven't really purchased these too often. You know, they're kind of like, I purchase these a lot. Okay, don't judge me, but I'm kind of cheap. But so I purchase these a lot when they go on sale, or there's a good sale going on with these. That's when I jump in and grab these, and I always stock up. So I always buy 2 or 3 of them whenever they're on sale, because these are $22, so they are pretty up there in price. They're kind of almost the same price as a MAC Prep and Prime spray, but these are just amazing. The scent on these are amazing. They have a coconut, watermelon, and other scents. So this one's in lavender. It smells so herbal and amazing. These keep your makeup nice and fresh and beautiful throughout the day. So I feel like I need more. Slay All Day Setting Spray, Gerard Cosmetics. They have my heart. I tried other ones, and to be honest with you, yes, I do have some other favorite setting sprays, but this one is just an absolute one for me. Okay guys, so there you have it. These are some of my staple holy grail products that I use at the moment. Some of them are, you know, long time faves, and some of them are new time faves. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have tried any products, or if any of these products that I showcased are any of your favorites, or if you guys are curious, as well as let me know what your guys' favorite products are, whether it's long-term products or newer products. So let me go ahead, let me know in the comments down below, as well as, you know, also let me know what you guys think about this makeup. You know, are we vibing it? I am really vibing it. An all matte face, like work. Well, an all matte eye, but I keep saying face. Girl, the struggle's real. Also, before I go ahead and let you guys go, make sure you also hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and be part of the tribe, as well as make sure you hit that like button, and make sure you also share my videos, so that way we bring in some new people over here to the tribe, so y'all can see this hot ass mess, because Lord knows that I need some saving up in this bitch. As well as go ahead and leave me your comments down below. Go ahead and leave me some suggestions on what you guys want to see for future videos. As well as I will try and put these products and any links down in the description box below, so that way you guys can go ahead and check them out. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye!